ego reasons. Why else would Europe even care about Ukraine at this point? I mean, what is your what do you surmise?
I know that one of the things that President Trump asked me in private in 2020 was, what do you think it will take for the Germans to invest in their own defense and create a new defense force? I said, for us to leave Germany. And he agreed. He knew that. I think what President Trump wants to do makes sense. He wants to shed our overseas obligations as much as he can. The problem is that he has no support for that inside the Beltway and the people around him. And these are the same people that want to continue to pursue Israeli hegemony at the expense of Israel's neighbors in the Middle East. They also want perpetual war with Russia. And President Trump is being told, I'm sure, if you do this, you will look weak. If you do this, you will not be seen as having, quote unquote, defeated the Russians. Well, no kidding. That's not going to happen. Russia is not going to be defeated. Ukraine is not the 51st state. We have no vital strategic interest in the place. He knows that. He's got to stand up and say it and send these other people away. But he's not doing it. He wants to be credited with doing wonderful things. And he's afraid that if he goes and meets with Putin and says, I've had it with the Ukrainians, I'm willing to accept these boundaries, and that's what he should do. He should draw the damn boundaries. That's right. What has happened in European history for hundreds of years. You think that little countries, little groups of people on the periphery were given the opportunity to reject agreements between the great powers of Europe. The great powers of Europe were always interested in peace. And that's what we should be interested in, peace, putting an end to this. He needs to draw the boundaries jointly with President Putin and present them and say, these are what I support. And he should also say, I am the leader of NATO. Ukraine needs to clean up. It has to have elections. It has to have a new government. He's the leader of NATO. He can do that. Obviously, he's not the leader of NATO, though, because he's not doing it.